Welcome, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're talking about an article called Russia's Putin Apologizes to Azerbaijan. Yeah.
He actually apologized.
Yeah, which I'm glad. I'm glad it happened because this was definitely, as you will read soon, this was definitely the worst case scenario in all thought of the word. But we'll get into the details a little bit later. What might cause a plane to crash mid-flight?
I'm so glad you asked me, John. I don't know why, but I'm absolutely obsessed with air crash investigation, documentaries, and mostly YouTube channels. So I've seen in great detail, and it's actually very little, very, very little, actually causes a plane to crash mid-flight.
Yeah, wonderful news.
No, I mean...
I see.
It's really difficult.
I see.
Not many things will cause it to crash. Most of the things that happen, it will be fine.
Got it, okay.
All the things that happen are fine, but the very, very, very rare cases, it will actually crash. Like there are so many layers and layers and layers of safety, fail-safes, autopilot, two different pilots, so many different engines and external power sources, and honestly, like so many things have to go wrong. It's very difficult. Most planes do not crash. By very and large. So obviously getting shot down, a missile is going to make the plane crash. There's very little chance of it not crashing if you hit it with a weapon. But there are a few other things, like occasionally mislabeled luggage can cause a fire. Fire is one of the things that might make it crash. Or with the Boeing MAX series, that was quite weird and dangerous because there was a hidden computer system within called the ACAS system within the computers on board those Boeing MAX 737 MAXes that the pilots didn't know about, and it started to malfunction. And so when it malfunctioned, they didn't know how to fix it, and they kept doing the usual routine to try and fix it, which actually coincided to make it worse. And then two of them crashed basically because of that. But that was a very specific manufacturing error, really, by Boeing. So, it's actually really hard to crash a plane.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the safest way to travel out there. It's just so insane when it happens.
Yeah, when it does happen, it's shocking.
Well, speaking of insane, I think it's time to get into the article and kind of read what happened. You can read the summary if you need to, but the whole article is quite interesting to read as well. And we will see you soon.
Russia's Putin apologizes to Azerbaijan. Russian President Vladimir Putin apologized to Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev after an Azerbaijan Airlines plane crash-landed in Kazakhstan, killing 38 people. The incident occurred as Russian air defenses targeted Ukrainian drones near southern Russia. Survivors and evidence suggest external interference caused the crash. The tragedy highlights the dangers to civilian aircraft even far from war zones as drone warfare increases. Putin expressed condolences to the victims' families and promised investigations into the incident.